could you just tell us, you were just shopping yesterday and you know walked into a situation where you chose to get involved. So if you could briefly describe what was going on and what you decided you had to do.
What specifically do you want to know?
Well, you were shopping and then some little kids ran in, right?
It was one child that he ran in and told us it was an active shooter in Walmart. But I didn't pay any mind because for one, he's just a child, and for two, you're inside the mall, so how would you know it's an active shooter? So me and the guy at the register, we didn't pay it any mind.
And so then what happened?
I don't want to get too close in the detail because what I'm putting out there right now is already getting twisted up, and what I did is what I did, and I'm not getting into too far into detail because some of the blogs are putting words in my mouth that I never said.
What do you want to clarify?
I want to clarify that what I did was what I was supposed to do. I understand it was heroic, and I'm looked at as a hero for it, but that wasn't the reason for me. I'm just focused on the kids that I could not get and the families that were lost because it hurts me. Like I lost, like they were part of me. I don't even know the people that died or the kids that I took with me, but I just want the media to stop twisting my words up because some of the things that they're putting out there is not what I said. Like, I'm more focused on the families that were lost. I want to reach out to the families that were lost and the families that lost their children because the focus should not be on me. It should be on the world and what happened in Ohio and the people that what happened in Chicago and what happened yesterday. It should not be on me. I know what I did was heroic, but I'm more focused on the families that were lost and the kids that died and the people that died. The spotlight should not be on me right now. What I did, I get it. I was heroic, and most people wouldn't do that, but I want most of the focus to go out to the families. I need the media to go out to the families and make sure they're okay. Like, I'm getting calls 24/7. It's like, are they even checking up on the people, on the families that have lost their loved ones? Everybody's all focused on me. I understand what I did was heroic, but I did that because that's what I was trained to do. That is what the military has taught me to do, and that's why I am thankful to be in the military and what they have taught me. And I'm thankful for all the training I went through and all the NCOs that has been there and taught me how to shoot and how to zero and how to protect the people that I'm supposed to protect, because that's exactly what I rose my hand up for. But this media stuff, it needs to be more focused on the families for the people that lost their families and not me. I understand what I did was what I did, and I have no problem with giving interviews, but I really want you guys to focus on the people that are actually grieving through this. Yes, I'm grieving, but I'm not the one that lost a family member. Yes, it feels like I have lost one, but they are the ones that need to be any other questions?
You saved lives yesterday, and that's something positive to talk about.
Yes.
What exactly did you do? You saw those kids, and that really.
All I thought of was how I would want another man to react if I had a child and I wasn't around my child at that time. So I just did what I would want another person to do for my children.
I know it might be hard, PFC Oakley, but could you maybe describe?
I'm not describing anything because I didn't get any sleep last night. I don't want to think about what happened because it was tragic. I'm telling you, this was the worst thing I've ever been through in my life, and I don't want to keep having flashbacks of what happened. And I don't want to talk about what went on in it because I just want to forget about it all. I just want to focus on the people that has lost their loved ones. I don't want to focus on what happened because I already put what happened out there, and it's all over the world. What happened out there is what I said, and that's exactly what happened. I don't want to focus on keep asking me on what happened. I want to forget about it because I don't want to. I'm already suffering from this, and I don't want to continue to suffer from it.
Your story.
We can pause. These are
take a break.
Yeah, let's take a pause. Pause really quick. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I have no problem, but I just want to, send my condolences out. I just wish I could touch the families that I just feel like the media is more focused on me when it shouldn't be. Like, I understand what I did, but
I'm saying you still got so you don't have to do anything if you're not comfortable with it.
I'm fine, because I want to show my emotion. I want to show the world that I'm not trying to capitalize on on top of what I did.
I know one thing you did for me, PFC Oakley, was you inspired me. I'm a concealed gun carrier, and I thought of myself with my newborn, who was born last year, about what I would do in a situation like that. And I was inspired. And I don't think that you're seeing the whole story here. I think you're seeing part. We are going out and reaching out to those families, but also we're looking for some hope. We're looking for some inspiration, and that's what you've provided.
Have you found comfort in the people of El Paso?
I have, yes. A lot has reached out to me, but what would really get more comfort is if I could physically reach out to the families that actually lost their loved ones, not just through the media.
Would you like to do that, or are you going to make plans to?
I would. I don't want to. I do send my prayers and my condolences to everybody, but I would I would love to do it in person. I would love to touch and hug them and actually give them my comfort, because that's exactly what they need.
Well, and it was your hugs and comfort yesterday that really were more powerful than the weapon you were carrying. Can you talk about that?
Can you
well, because you had your weapon with you.
Yes.
You didn't use it, but
No.
what you used were your arms to pick up those kids.
Yes.
And that proved to be a very powerful tool for you to have.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
I just thought about keeping them as close as I could as possible. Like, a couple of them jumping out of my hands, like I said yesterday. Some of them were jumping out of my hands. I couldn't do much for them, but the ones that I could keep with me, you know, I made sure that they made it safely to where they needed to be. I have a couple scratches on my face because, you know, they were just, I can't even spit it out. They were just scared, so I just did what I could do possible.
And are you a dad yourself?
I'm not, but I thought of it as if I was, because I have a goddaughter, and I protect her like she's mine. And any other kids that were with me, that was my reason, was to protect them like they were mine.
What do you want people to know about this whole thing that you don't think generally they know about
Just,
what it was like to go through something like that?
You don't have to answer any that you don't want to.
Can you repeat it for me?
I was just saying, you just had to think about it for a second. What would you want everybody to know? Because you got all these cameras and you have a chance to say something about what you experienced and what you'd like to have people take away from this. You mentioned the families.
I just want them to know through times like this, like, don't be scared to put others before yourself, because that's the way I was raised. I was raised to always put others before myself. So that's just what came into my mind, was putting others, especially because I'm legally armed. So, you know, any harm comes near, I'm there. Like, I'm the one that can do something about it. So I was always taught, and my NCOs just taught me, my parents just taught me, just to always put others first, because you'll be well respected for it.
How did you find the strength to do?
It's just in my character. I've always put others before myself. I'll be dead broke and help somebody else before I put money towards what I need to do. I just think about others first, because that's what I would want others to do for me. If I needed somebody out, I would want them to put me and, you know, help me out. So I'm always helping others, and actually I'm always helping. I was just raised like that. This wasn't something new that just happened yesterday. This is just my character. The Army took a big part of that. And if it wasn't, you know, teaching me selfless service, that's really what popped in my mind as well. Because yes, it was in my character, but being in the Army is what brought that out of me more, you know, more physically to other people that I don't even know. So
It sounds like it was a combination of your upbringing and your training that really came together.
yes.
How did one complement the other, do you think?
Can you ask me that?
How did one sort of complement? So you had your feeling of, you know, I'm going to be there for people, but you also had training that you got.
Because I'm trained to shoot. Like, when I shoot, I never shoot lower than 37. So before the Army, I probably didn't know how to shoot, but the Army is what taught me everything. Like, everything I know about just being prepared. Be prepared for things like this, it just came from the Army. So I'm really thankful for the Army for teaching us soldiers how to, you know, protect and serve.
Do you know how many kids you actually helped?
I don't.
No. How many you actually helped rescue?
No.
Can you see their faces?
I wish I could see them again. If I
Can you see
have,
them in your mind?
yes. That's why I don't want to talk about what happened, because I don't want to go have those images in my head anymore. I just want to forget about it, and I just want people to come together, and, you know, I just want to forget about what happened. I just want the families to be, you know, taken care of. That's what matters, is the families.
Who was one of the first people you called right after this happened?
My father.
Your father?
He's a sergeant major, and
he was, he just gave me guidance on what to do. So I definitely call my father.
Has there been anybody else within that you know here that's been supportive or you've been running
El
to?
Paso, regardless, all over the world, I'm just getting support from it. I just don't like when the media tries to twist my words. That's why I'm not going in detail about anything, because what I said is what I already said.